Yo, am I live? Please tell me I'm live. I think so. I should be. I am. Epic. Um, I've messed with some mic filters like the 50th time to try and block out my mouse dropping when I do this. Because it's really annoying. And totally like ruins the audio quality. My streams a lot, but can't really do much about it because I don't have a full crane for my mic. Um, yeah. And it's been a while since I last streamed. When did I last stream? July 6th? God dang. Yeah, a month ago. A literal month ago. Um, I would love to stream more often. However, I've been going on a lot of vacations this summer and also just working a lot, and it exhausts me. And I don't really like streaming this late, but it's like the only time that I can. So, yeah. And I'm actually going on vacation like tomorrow, so this is what we gotta deal with. Yeah, I figured I'd stream now before I go on vacation for like 10 days. I'm going to Disney World, which is hype. Let's call this Job 3 2025 testing. So yeah, my plan for today is just start a new survival world, just play it like normal, and have commands on just for convenience sake if things get annoying. And we're just gonna try and get all the new copper stuff and try and build with it or something. Um, but yeah. Do I have to? I don't think I have to enable any experiments for this anymore. Do I care about any game rules? Not really. Okay. Let us create the world. Wow. What a very basic Minecraft spawn. Well, actually, it's actually not so basic because there's a pillager outpost right freaking there. Um, yeah. I'm not gonna go to that. I already see a dude that's gonna kill me. Now we are in the snapshot, so I don't have any like quality of life mods that I like using like the zoom key or literally like anything. I will say, something that I do like about the snapshot is that we now have a customizable F3 screen. And I think the way they have it at default now is fine. I think this has everything I care about on it. FPS, coordinates, chunk coordinates, debug chart, instructions or whatever. Basic stuff. Like, I don't really need much more than that, but there is a whole screen for it somewhere that I forget. I found it once, but I just forget how to navigate to it. I'm not gonna waste too much time trying to... Oh wait, it's in... No. Wait, don't I have to like open it from this? Yeah, it's F3 and F5. You press that both at the same time, and then there's all these options, which is great. Because this used to be like a mod. And you can also just activate this from like anywhere in the game. Like you can activate it on the main menu. So super convenient. Alright, let's try and get some wood. I'll probably find some copper around here. It's so common. And one new thing that I could actually make right now, but I'm not going to because I just don't need it yet. That isn't copper related is shelves. And I have some criticism of the shelves. And it's that they're not shelves. Like, I don't know if I need to show Mojang what a shelf is, but what they've called a shelf is not a shelf. And they know what a shelf is because they have bookshelves. See, shelves are like horizontal planks or whatever. It's a horizontal plane of which you put stuff on. And the thing that they added, it's not a shelf, it's more like a display. It's like item frame version 2. Oh, right there. That's a coal. Oh, I see copper. And it seems like they've realized that, And so in this week's snapshot, they've made a change so that the items actually do sit on like the part that's jutting out of the shelf. However, it just doesn't look right because the thing doesn't look like a shelf to begin with. Um, so they've kind of trapped themselves in a hole. Oh, hey. Hello, Axe. Welcome back. Welcome back. You've arrived. What's been happening until now? I just started a new world. We're gonna go and get copper stuff. Why am I breaking this? I figured it's been long enough since the last stream. They've added a bunch of new stuff, and um, there's enough stuff to have enough content in a stream. I'm gonna get all this coal because I will be needing a lot of it to smelt all the copper down. Yeah, I'm complaining about shelves because they're not really shelves. And in this week's snapshot, they've changed the way the items display on them to look more like how they should on a shelf. But it just doesn't look right because it already doesn't look like a shelf, and now it just looks stupid. Um, so yeah, I'm not even gonna bother making more stone tools because I can just go and get copper ones. In just a few seconds, we're gonna be at the third stage of progression. The copper isn't really necessary, you can totally skip it. But I will get some just to have tools, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna change the way that we play in like the very early game, and not much else in terms of the copper equipment, because it's not good, and they can't make it good because copper is too abundant. Oh yeah, pro tip. Um, these things, the leaf litter, OP loot right here. You might be wondering, oh, it's just leaves. Oh, it's not OP loot. No, this is actually just free fuel. I thought each one of these did like a fourth of an item. I thought that's how much it smelted. Turns out it does half, which is the same as a stick. So I can smelt what, 32 plus 11. What is that? 43 items with just in just a couple of seconds. I just gathered enough fuel for that. So OP loot. It's not really OP, but it's free. It's free fuel. Perhaps too good. Um. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Fish. I'm gonna get more stone so I can make a furnace. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in there. That'll be enough. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I think I wanna just get a load of copper, get like a full copper set or whatever, you know, play out the little bit of the early game, and then I want to build a house somewhere and try and use all the new stuff. So this stream might be a bit long if I want to do all that, but I don't want to be streaming for more than like 3 hours, I don't think, so we will see what we will do. Guess I'll make an axe. Yeah, it is the same exact stats as the stone axe. Same attack speed, same damage. People hate these big trees like this, and yeah, they're annoying, but they actually do give you like a lot of wood if you do bother to mine the whole thing down. More bang for your buck, it just takes a bit more effort. I don't know, when I'm playing in beta, they're totally worth chopping down the whole way. Okay. Let's make a pickaxe. Actually, no, I'm not gonna make a pickaxe. I don't really need one right now. Buy wooden pickaxe. I will make a sword though. Yeah, I mean it's like what? It's a little bit faster in terms of mining speed. Like, I don't really need a copper pickaxe right now. This one I will use up to its entirety. I'm gathering this coal because I'm going to need to make torches. And this is not going to last me forever. Forever. Okay, now I need food, so... let's make a boat. I want a bundle. Even though I don't really need one right now. I just like them. I freaking love bundles. I'm like the salesman for the bundles. Like anytime I'm playing with my friends, I'm like, use the bundle, use the bundle, use the bundle. It's so convenient. And I'm really annoying. But like, bro, it's like they don't understand. The thing is OP. Not really OP, but it's very good. Am I missing time, please? Terrible loot. I'll take that though. Okay. And I got a chest plate. Cool. Kill this guy. Man, I miss just playing survival Minecraft. I have like no one to play with these days, so like I just play on PvP servers. And just do maze PvP. Like I miss just playing normal survival Minecraft. Also, pro tip for survival Minecraft, oceans are OP. They're so overpowered for just getting free loot. Like, I guarantee you, like, and not guarantee, but like, it's very likely that I can just get enough iron from looting oceans to get a full set of armor. I'm trying to look for shipwrecks, because that is why they're OP. Yeah, I think that one is straight ahead. I think that's a shipwreck. But you can find buried treasure maps, and they will take you to buried treasure, and those always give you a lot of loot. But then there's also a specific room in the shipwreck that can give you a lot of iron, and just even diamonds. There's like 3 parts to each shipwreck, and they don't always generate with all 3 parts, but you can have up to 3 chests, and... let's see, what can we get? Yeah, so we got like the food chest. Need that. Whatever. Get me out of here. Breathe. There might be a chest over here. No. Okay, we got kind of unlucky. But right around here, there would be a treasure loot chest. What the hell? Why can't I hit you? It's like you're right there and I can't even hit you. Okay. Let us commence forth. Oh, that's a monument over there. Way off in the distance. There was a ravine here. Alright, I want to get copper, I guess. So I'm going to go back to land. And it is turning night. I have no iron for a shield. Shoot. Is that... no, it's not. Yeah, this might be tough because I don't have a shield. Like, this is when copper is good. It's like, before you can get enough iron for things, but you can't get a shield without having iron. When people first realized that they're adding shields, they suspected that there would be just like different tiered shields, like there would be a iron shield, gold shield, diamond, you know. And I think it would be cool if there were, and they just had like different durabilities, and like they would maybe disable for longer if hit by an axe. But I think just having a shield to begin with is still like really good. So maybe not. I want to kill that spider so I can get some string. One's right here. Don't want to attract the skeletons. So everyone else you can just kind of run away from. The skeletons, depending on your difficulty setting, can shoot you pretty well. And no strength from 2 spiders, great. Hello. Okay, I gotta go. Now. I was like, why are there firefly bushes right here? It's because there's a little bit of water right there. That must be a lava pool. I see a slight bit of light, like a bajillion miles away. Oh yeah, saddles are craftable. And there's some iron. I forgot that. I'm so used to not having saddles. And there's copper, awesome. If I just kill some cat. Hey, there's a dog. And I don't want to bother with that. It's gonna be annoying if I want to travel by boat. The saddles are craftable now, and they're relatively cheap. Finally, got string. I can make a bundle, but need more leather for a saddle. I don't really need a bundle right now. I don't know. I just don't like having all this inventory clutter. That's all. Gee, I missed. Ow. Like a pro. Like a pro. Like a pro. Oh, that's my first time getting hit. Dang it. Oh, hey, Clutch. Did I feel kind of special? It's weird that you can craft them now. Yeah. It's like, they used to be a lot more valuable of an item. And now you can just make them. I thought like the recipe would be like a little bit different than it turned out to be. I thought it would involve like tripwire hooks, but it does not. I think they just wanted to make them like not complicated to craft. Okay, I only have 2 leather. Okay. I think it turns nighttime like so fast. Did that feel quick to anyone? Good reference. Okay, I don't want to die. Let's try not to do that. Okay, I got super unlucky with the loot. Give me that. Oh yeah, you can also just craft weeds now without a slime ball. Like, you used to have to craft them with a slime ball. And like, most people didn't even know that that was a crafting recipe. Okay, well, I got a load of string. Not enough leather. I would... Why do I care so much about getting a horse? This whole world is just made of water. I'm making a bundle. You can't say anything about it. I'm gonna make it blue. Oh yeah, they changed the dye textures. And I was totally for them changing the dye textures to be less, some of them were like the same. I was totally for them changing them to be different. But, like, now they just look kind of weird and have like this plate underneath them. Like, I don't know. I don't really get it. Okay, I'm getting, hit from in front and behind. I was gonna say something mildly inappropriate, but I elected not to. Yeah, they changed dyes. So they all look different, and they have like this little brown mat underneath them. But it's like, where does that come from when I'm mushing the flour down into dye? Like, where does that come from? Now we got enough leather. I still need to get that iron though. Oh my god. I'm so all over the place. Oh, there's two pieces of iron. Can I reach that? Yes, let's go. Where'd the other one? Oh, right here. Yep. I'm gonna make a shield. And maybe, dare I say it, Ancient Steel. I'm not sure if I really need it because I have a smoker and I can just cook it. And why else would I have made a smoker? But whatever. So weird was my spinach looking at green dye. Yeah, I know. There's gonna be a texture pack for the old dyes like on day one of this update. I guarantee you. In fact, someone's probably already made it. There was a texture pack that did just fix the dyes so they were all unique looking. And I'm sure that that'll be updated rather quickly. It was on the Vanilla Tweaks website. I gotta... Methinks me has to make a furnace. Because... Yeah, I was gonna craft this into... that. Oh gosh. Wow, what an efficiently used bundle. Let's make a furnace. And I'm gonna cook that. Did I cook? Yeah, why not? Put that in there. Okay. Epic. Yeah, I'm gonna make some armor. I guess I'll keep my tunic. For some reason, they made the armor like really orange. I guess I don't know. There's like this weird inconsistency with like all the copper textures, where like I guess the ingot is a lot more like bright and orange than the block. So when you wear the armor and like stand next to the block, you look a lot more like bright and orange. Boom. Maybe I can split this apart. Yeah. I guess I'll get some wood. I already need another bundle. I guess I don't need to make a saddle. I mean, I don't really need this, I just want it. I usually like having one bundle for like all my crafting workstation blocks or whatever, and like whatever other essential items. And then one for just like junk. So you know, no, I'll just make this junk one. And yeah. I need the crafting table. Oh yeah, they've changed the trapdoor recipe to only be 4 ingots because now it's consistent with iron. Because now there are bars. And all these have the 4 stages of oxidation. Oxidization? I don't know what the term is. I accidentally just made 2 pairs of leggings. God damn it. Alright, whatever, I'll just hold on to that. I don't think this stuff has like the most durability. Where to? I guess I'll just head in this direction. Uh, was pinged on Discord. Okay, someone just promoted my stream. Thank you, friend, who did that. Yeah. Oh, hey, Chompy. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Here, Minecrafting. You know what? I'm actually gonna kill this squid. Because I want black dye. Come here. Oh my god, I'm actually being out PvP'd by this squid right now. They move so fast. Never mind. When you hit them, they do. Look at that. He just shot like 30 blocks away. Get your ass back here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to dye this black. It looks more like a trash bag. My trash in there. Hey, Flex Lemons. Bronze. Actually, it's copper. What mods am I using? None. This is a testing version of the game because they've added copper tools. Along with a whole bunch of other stuff. There are no mods. Completely vanilla. Right. I just want to look around for anything interesting, and I'm not really going to find anything interesting here. I was thinking that, like, even though it is kind of hard to do this, but if I were to find a trial chamber, I could literally just, like, mine a couple of copper blocks inside of it, and already, like, just have, like, a full set of armor from it, and albeit it's not very good, but have, like, a full set of equipment and, like, literally, like, anything. I also need to keep an eye out for, pumpkins. 'Cause I need that for the Copper Golem, and I don't have any. There is, oh my gosh. That's beautiful. So keep your eyes peeled for pumpkins. You haven't hopped on Minecraft for a while, to be fair. Yeah, the new flowers are pretty cool. Wildflowers. Oh my gosh, bunnies. Run along, rabbits. I feel like such a gamer every time I do that. It's frolicking in a field of flowers, yeah. So whimsical. My cape and my armor do not match. Like a totally different hue. Um, I don't really care for cherry wood, to be honest. It's kind of overrated. People were so excited when it got added. But, like, I find pink to be a very hard... Like, that hue of pink I find to be very hard to integrate with other blocks. Because it's just so... bright, I guess? How much food do I got? Not a lot, but let's go in. There's copper right there. Inkwood mid. Spruce though? Yeah. Spruce is good. It's like the most versatile wood type, I'd say. I don't really have a favorite wood type. Honestly, this is gonna be a hot take, but I really do like birch. And it looks good, but not for the buildings that people usually make. Like, I use it a lot in, like, Victorian style buildings. It has, like, that yellowish stone kind of color to it. It, like, matches sandstone really well. I think it complements, like, normal clay bricks pretty well. I don't know. It just goes well with a lot of blocks, in my opinion. Okay, that is a shit ton of copper. Except not really, because that's only, like, 4 blocks. I do want iron, though, because I really want a bucket. If I had found a village, I totally would have killed the, golem in it. If I do see iron over there to the right. Oh, hello. Let's blow them up. Richardite, definitely better than, Berry and Acacia. Yeah, Acacia is the worst. In my opinion, it is just the worst, like, by far. Like, it just doesn't really match with anything. People say it looks good with sandstone, but it's like, I don't know. I don't usually build with, like, blocks that are, like, similar hues, but not the same. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like using a bluish tinted white with a reddish tinted white. It just doesn't really mix well. Like, it's not consistent with, like, the warmth of your build. Yeah, I'm gonna start smelting some copper because I have a shit ton of it. There's a bunch of iron right there. How did that hit me, bro? I did see iron over this way, which I want to grab, and there's copper right there. Like, this stuff is everywhere, and I'm glad that, like, they're giving just, like, so many building blocks with it that, like, you do want to gather it if you want to build with that, but I still feel like there's maybe not enough uses for it in terms of, like, functionality, because, like, copper golems are cool, but it's like, how many are you going to want, and they only cost, like, 1 block. Because it's like, when you make something so easy to get a lot of, anything that you can craft with it gets devalued. You can't make it too valuable, because then otherwise it'll be OP. I'm gonna need a new pickaxe soon. I'm probably just gonna jump straight to iron. I almost looked at that guy. You have yet to see a good acacia build? Yeah, I mean, I've seen it used, like, very sparsely in some builds, and it's like, yeah, that looks good there because they used it as, like, a highlight on a tree with, like, other wooden blocks, but, like, it's very hard to make it look right. I'm gonna make a chest plate. And I don't really need much else. I don't really need this ink sac. I'm gonna get a bit more stone. Oh, no, I have enough stone for another furnace. There was not enough leaf litter in there for all that, but that's okay. I'm gonna gather this stone. Did I just see a diamond? Oh my god. Yeah, the progression in this game is just way too quick. It's just way too quick, way too fast. Acacia gives the feeling it has to be good with something, right? But then you can't. Yeah. Like, I think it's just good with, like, red blocks. Like, I don't know, I think it looks okay with like red terracotta or something. It's just tricky. Not a huge fan of it. Uh, I need to melt this. Make a pickaxe. There's gold right there. Don't really need gold. They've added all these new copper blocks, and I see a lot of people saying that they should add gold versions, but I don't know if they will in this update because it's just not in with the theming of copper. Okay. Very good. Uh, no. Um, just trying to divide this decently evenly. Yeah, okay, whatever. Probably good. You're gonna head out? Okay, Chomps. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, what do I want to make? I'm really not gonna need these copper leggings, but maybe I'm gonna break these because they have lower durability. I don't know. I'll hang on to it for as long as I have inventory space, because why not? Yeah, I kind of wonder how many diamonds there were over there. Oh yeah, there's still more iron. Yeah, I think a mistake they made with this cave generation, like with the 1.18, um, like world update or whatever it was, the world generation update. I think a mistake they made with the caves is they look cool, but it's so easy to just get down to diamond level. Like you don't have to do any mining. It's like you're just there. Like it used to be like an adventure to get down to that level. I should probably do something. I can make a copper torch. Because why the freak not? We have green torches in the game now. Yeah. I don't, these are kind of ugly. I mean, I don't know. I imagine all these, like the torches and the lanterns, they're going to be good for like a spooky build. Some people said that they should have green fire when you light a copper block on fire. But I think they're not going to do that because, like, there's the reason that there's soul fire is because they made it so that the fire burns eternally on soul sand or soil. But there's not really a copper block where that's going to do that. I think that's why. Yeah, I'm not really going to make any copper things right now because I don't want to declutter my inventory, and also I want to experiment with the new blocks later. Also, the thing with like testing copper in survival is that it takes time to get all the different versions of the blocks. That's kind of the point of it. I'm gonna go and inspect the diamond ore. Now, apparently, I say apparently, but it just is. The copper lantern and torch have the same exact brightness as the normal torch. Which is kind of a shame because it's nice when we get like different varying levels of light sources because we just have so many things that are just super duper bright. And I don't think it should be as dim as the soul torch because that would be ridiculous. but I don't know. Somewhere in between. Like, I think the soul torch is like level 10. The torch is 14. Like, you could make this one 12. We got 1, 2, and that's it. Read the parable of disease to exhume and cast swarms of locusts upon your enemies. I'm sorry, what? What is saying the most out-of-pocket shit? Something I'm not used to with the copper armor yet is that, like, even though you have a full suit of armor, it's really not defending you that much. Like, I'm used to just, like, when I have armor, like, I just know it's gonna defend me pretty well. This really doesn't, honestly. It's just okay, but it's better than nothing. And I'm kind of just wearing it just to experience the new stuff. And also because I don't have enough iron. But this is what I was saying in the last stream, is that, like, the copper tools are not going to be super useful. Like, you might just, like, skip most of your stone tools to get it, because why not? But it's like, you can get enough iron to replace your tools faster than you can your armor. Simply because it costs more to get armor, or a full set of armor, than it does any of your tools. So... I'm gonna go back up. I'm probably gonna make an iron axe, because I would like to do more damage. And my thing is gonna break soon. Hello. I'm like so out of it with survival. Like, I'm not in my rhythm of, like, hitting mobs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. I've been working a lot lately. It's exhausting, but we pull through. How did I do that? Buzz off, bucko. Have I observed the film named Crabs, 1976? No, I have not observed the film named Crabs. I know nothing of it. Enlighten me. Oh, you know what? I have 5. Oh, no, I have a bit more. I'll make an axe and a bucket, I suppose. And then I gotta find where to get water. Right here. The film regarding crabs. Metal crabs. Oh. Okay. That's full. I don't care to... I'm not really much of a farmer in this game, I'm gonna be honest. I'm running low on food, though. Damn. I'm really not much of a farmer. I just don't care to wait for crops when I know of faster ways to get food. I hate that little bit of delay on the shield. Like, it'll visually look like you're holding it up, but there is, like, a small amount of delay before your shield is actually active. Yeah, I'm just gonna save these 2 diamonds. Not really much I can do with that. I'm just gonna take out these bones because I have a lot of them. Oh my god, I have 10 raw beef. What am I doing, bro? Cook that shit up. I want to smelt this. Meant to get more of that. I'm gonna make some golden carrots, because why the freak not? What else am I gonna use my gold for? Okay. Or yeah, okay. Glow squid is dying. Swear to God, most of the time you find them, they're just dying. I didn't realize there was iron over here. I'm not gonna make, like, all my iron stuff immediately, because that'd just be a waste of all the copper that I got. But, like, I'm not that deep into this cave. I pretty much just jumped down here, and there's already, like, plenty of iron to find. Like, I'm right around, like, where peak iron spawning is. Like, it's just not that hard to get a lot of iron. Like, it seems like it at the beginning, but it's like once you just find a cave and you go down it, it's pretty much everywhere. I'm just gonna collect all this copper, and I'll smelt it later. But, like, I'll use it for testing the build. Shall I play Minecraft music? I shall. I love Minecraft music. It's just so good. I do have I'm gonna make another bundle. And... no, actually, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna put all my valuables in there for now. And when that gets too full, I'll just make another bundle. Minecraft OST is so cool. How do you even music like that? I know, right? Man, I have this a bit loud in my ear. It's a bit quieter for you guys than it is for me, because that's how I set it up. Because I just didn't want it to be too loud. I want to vibe. I don't need you guys having music blaring in your ear. Okay, now I'm back in my groove. I just did a 360 on that guy. Maybe it was a 180, I don't know. Now I'm just showing off. Ooh, lapis. Ooh, more diamonds. I hear a lot of people criticize the new caves, saying that they're too open. And while I may agree vertically, yeah, like, they still have the old caves. Like, they still exist. They're less common, yeah, but, like, this is so much more fun. Like, I don't know, run around and, like, light up the area and stuff. It's just much more fun of a challenge, I think. While also still having the old caves and all these different kinds of caves. I want the lapis. You always need more lapis than you think you do for enchanting. Especially with the Dookie RNG related system they have. More diamonds. Ooh. Breathing? Yeah. We got 5, so that's enough for a pickaxe and an enchanting table. Music volume is good, at least for you? Okay. I trust your judgment. We've got another track playing. I usually when I have a bundle that has more than 12 different kinds of items in it, I'll just end up making a new bundle, even if that bundle is not really full. Because I want to see what's in my bundle. I really hate. The only thing I don't like about the bundles is that you can't see everything that's inside of it. And the idea is like, okay, if there's like an item in there that like is like a 13th item type and it's like all the way at the bottom, in theory you need that less than the others because you haven't taken it out in a while. Well, that may be true. It's not always true. And I find it often that it is, or that it isn't true, and then I end up forgetting that I have an item. Like, well, I can already scroll. Why can't I just scroll to the bottom? And that's not hard to implement on mobile either, because there's so many scroll menus on mobile. Do I care about redstone? Not really. I know how to redstone, but I just never find myself needing it, honestly. I'll make like a cool piston door every now and then. But I don't know. I don't need it that often, and when I do, I don't need that much of it. Oh my god, there was diamonds right here. Yeah, you have to empty the whole thing to remember what was there. Yeah. Like, and that kind of defeats the point if I have to empty it out to see what's in it. Like, the whole point is that you don't have to have stuff in your inventory. This is getting full. Should I go down this way? I gotta remember to place torches because it's probably like really dark for you guys. Like I can see with my eagle eyes, but it's just a better viewing experience if you guys can see more. So don't mind placing more torches. Got more copper. Yeah, I'm kind of just looping back around in every single direction I go. Gosh, dude, I want to build up the new stuff so freaking bad. I might hop in creative to test it all out because I'm not going to bother waiting for all the oxidized stuff. I do just want to obtain them all in survival and see how useful they are for like early game building. I could have gotten past that lava in like 12 different ways, and I chose like a very unoptimal way to do it. My friend just invited me to an Xbox party. Probably wants to play Fortnite. He doesn't know I'm streaming, so there'll be no Fortniting right now. How the hell do I get out of this cave, bro? Got a decent amount of copper. It's not like the most amount, but like most of the stuff I need to craft is crafted with like ingots and nuggets. So I have a lot more than I think. Do I have to go up there? I'll probably have to go up here. Yeah, I do. Brightness is all the way up, right? Yeah, it's on bright. Fortnite can wait, indeed. What's down this way? That looks interesting. I knew I wasn't crazy. I saw Lapis right there. Did I just see Skulk? Yep, I did. Oh my god. Who the hell is there a baby zombie? I just remembered that I can get the chicken jockey disc on this version. Or lava chicken, whatever it is. I'm usually just playing on 1.21.6 because I'm too lazy to update my installation for literally like 2 new things, being the painting and the disc. Like I just don't care enough. Oh my god. I'm gonna make a new bundle, I think. Just for all my stuff. I just want to keep it separate. From my valuables, I mean. This is how to optimally use the bundles, by the way. Just try to condense whatever blocks you can into like their block versions. Because you want to have... Basically, you want to have as few items as possible. So if you can turn 9 into 1, that's great. Like these diamonds, like look how full this is. It's like almost, it's like a little bit more full than it was before. Like that's a pretty big difference. But then if I just do this, it's like no difference because it's just one item. So you wanna condense whatever you can. Unfortunately, that does kind of go against the stupid way that the bundle is designed, so that you can only see 12 different items. So the more things that you condense, the less that you can see. But it's if you ask me, it's worth it. Yeah, so now I only have like my crafting blocks in there. Is there anything interesting down here? Could get a lot of XP. I already have 21 levels, damn. Let's make a hoe. Have enough? Do I have any sticks? No. Yeah, so like in your inventory, you want to have as much of the same that you can, right? Like, okay, I can explain this better. You don't want to... How can I explain this? The bundle, the way you organize your inventory and the bundle are kind of opposites. Like in this, you want as many different items as possible condensed down, but in this, you want as few different items as possible so that you're taking up less slots. You don't really have to be worried about slots in the bundle, you have to just be worried about the amount of items. But in your inventory, you can have a whole stack in one slot, but that takes up one slot, and you don't want it to take up more than one slot. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but the way you organize them is kind of the opposite. 4 diamonds, let's go. Like, the more you use the bundle, the more it makes sense. 4 diamonds. I didn't really want to spend too much time caving because I just wanted to experience the new stuff. But here I am. Oh yeah, I guess what I mean is, if I have, yeah, let me just get to a safer spot. if I have a block of diamond and a diamond, and these 2 diamonds, right? This is taking up 2 inventory slots. It would be better to store them in my inventory like this until I get over a stack of diamonds, in which case, or I guess until I get over 2 stacks of diamonds, in which case it would be more efficient to condense them into 2 slots instead of having like 3 different slots for diamonds. But in the bundle, it's the opposite. So you want to have as many different items as possible because you're not concerned about slots, you're just concerned about items. Like, I don't know. I hope that was clear. I suck at explaining things. I do want to get XP. That's why I made a hoe. How fast does this mine this? It's not instant mine, but it is pretty fast. I'm not being careful, like, at all. This stuff isn't really worth it to mine unless you have an iron hoe, I'm gonna be honest, because I think that's all you need to, insta-mine it. What is my favorite infectious disease? I don't really have a favorite. They tend to, like, be really bad. Like, sometimes even kill people. So, I'm not particularly fond of them. What the hell? There's no shriekers around, so I think we're good. Yeah, if you do find one of these deep darks and you have like a Fortune 3 hoe or something, or just like an iron hoe at least, it's a pretty good way of getting XP. Yeah, I'm just not really willing to mine all that with my hoe right now. We got like a few diamonds from there, so that was pretty good. This, like that, okay. Let's get out of this cave. At least I'm trying to, believe me. Yeah, so copper tools, I didn't really realize it, but you can just straight up, like, skip, like, you get, like, get a stone, pickaxe, but then if you find copper, like, don't even bother making the stone versions. Like, it's not that hard to just spend that little bit of time just getting a tool that'll last you a bit longer, unless you know that you can find a lot of iron even quicker. I could have made a like, full set of iron tools already. I have, if I bothered to stick around and smelt all my iron, I have enough for like a full set of equipment. Like copper equipment just kind of seems to be like that for now set of armor and tools and whatever. It's like, yeah, those would be good enough for now until I get enough iron. Yeah, this song is so good. Did I come from this direction? I did. I think I came from that direction, and we're gonna go this direction. Not really sure. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Me IRL. Just I'll kill these cows. Probably break my axe doing it. Fun fact: when you crit, at least on Java, it uses up 2 durability instead of 1. What I'm at, 6. Used up 2. I have enough leather to make a saddle. Do I have any ingots? Okay. If I come across a horse, I'll probably make a saddle. I don't think I've ever crafted a saddle. I might have. Like once, but this might be my first time. Because I don't know, I guess I've never really needed to. I've never really... I stopped using horses a long time ago because they're just kind of inconvenient a lot of the time. Like they're convenient for traveling fast when you don't have a lot of food and stuff. But when I just want to move around my base or something, it's like I'll just run and have a bit more control over my actions. What am I doing? This. Boom. It's so weird that you need an empty hand to mount a horse. Oh my god, just accept me. I have an idea. Actually, no, that's a stupid idea. I'll just waste more time. And I will gain from doing that. But this one's fast. You can feed horses before you mount them, and it'll make them have a more likely chance to like you. I don't think I have anything that I can feed them. Do I? No. I think you can feed them carrots now to breed them, instead of just having to use golden carrots. But, I don't know, there was a change like that recently. I think that's in the snapshot. Oh yeah, there's copper armor. I mean, copper horse armor, specifically. Just here. I'm seeing my family type in the group chat about vacation tomorrow and stuff, and respond to a question. So there goes my ex. I guess I'll look for a build location. That is something I don't like about this generation, is that, like, it's kind of hard to find a spot to settle down to build, because it's like there's always like, you'll build your house and then you'll go and travel like 500 blocks or so, and you'll just find an even better location, and you're like, man, I could have built there. But yeah, I don't know, you kind of just have to settle with one spot. Oh, okay, I looked away from my screen for 2 seconds. Now it's all over. This is why horses are annoying. I don't even have a shovel. I don't usually bother making a shovel, because it's like anything that you need to mine with a shovel can be broken fast enough with your hand. Like, I usually just make one if I need to mine some stuff underwater. Come on, God. Get on the freaking block. Thank you. I was tempted to make a lead there. There's a dog. Alright. We must find a location to settle down. It does not have to be perfect. I was thinking about maybe, like, having this world be long-term or something, but maybe that's silly. I'd have to stream on it consistently. That spawn is right there, because that's that pillager outpost. Huh. Ooh, it's a cold cow. It's like the Highland cow or whatever. They're actually pretty cute in real life. Damn, it's just birch everywhere. I know I said I like birch, but like, the one thing I don't like about it is the log. It's kind of ugly, and it's like, it's fine, because that's literally just how birch looks in real life. But it's just not usable in building. I mean, you can use it for like a wallpaper or something, but that's like one case. So it's not very usable, meaning it's not the greatest block for building. My render distance at 29 chunks. I'm gonna turn that down to 24. I'm getting a few lag spikes here and there, so. Oh my gosh, we have a lava pool. Yeah, I got the speedrunner in me wants to go into the nether and shit, but I just need to find somewhere to build. Which disc is this? Chirp. Ink dye. That's it, I'm making some leads. I'll use them. Oh, I don't have an axe, god damn it. How do I look in copper armor? Kinda mid. I bet you this armor looks sick with like netherite trims on it though. It'd be such a waste of netherite, but it'll look cool. Ooh, spruce wood. I should collect some of this for building. We do have shelves. Can't forget about shelves. I miss streaming. I've been wanting to do this for like weeks. I just want to stream. Like I don't even know like what to stream all the time, but I just want to stream. It's fun and like I miss streaming. I used to do it like, what was it, like almost weekly or something when I was in college a few months ago. And now I have a job and I get home at like 5, 6, 7 sometimes. I don't know. Every day is different. Then I eat dinner, and then converse with family sometimes, or I wait for like some people to go to bed because I know they're gonna say goodnight to me and disrupt the stream, and it's like I'll just wait. Today I was like, man, whatever. Even though I don't like streaming late, I'm just gonna stream today because otherwise I can't stream for like 10 days at least, so. Come on. What was that? See that big silhouette in the distance? I'm dragging this horse. Yo, that's crazy looking. Get out of the way, squid. That's just like, that's so random. That looks so cool. What the hell? There's like another thing right over there. I like rarely ever see this kind of thing. That's so cool. That contains the whimsy that Minecraft's generation lost long ago. Rare, but it is there. I should collect some of these. My god. Where do I build? I don't want to build on top of that. It's gonna take forever to get up to. Damn, we gotta find somewhere though. Should have just built that spawn. It was nice and open. I guess I'm just looking for like a hill to build on top of. What is that in the water? Oh, it's just a ocean ruin. Oh, just got a sea lantern in it. I just remembered that there's a... You can now display what the music is playing in like the upper left corner here. I recommend you turn that on so that you can actually learn the names of the Minecraft songs, because it's a swamp. Minecraft has perhaps one of the most popular music soundtracks of all time, but nobody can name a single song. Or most people can't. But now the game can actually tell you what song it is. The swamp actually looks kind of interesting. I want to check out what's there. Oh my god. Did he drop it? No. Oh well. My poor horse, bro. Dragging him in the water. Lodestone. I guess I'll use that. Put it at my base. It's fun to use the game's like intended features when you can. The thing is that they're always just like less convenient than like the F3 screen. Because like Minecraft actually has like a lot of helpful like navigation features built into the game. Being like maps, compasses, lodestone compasses, recovery compasses, whatever else. But like anybody who understands coordinates just does not use those. And it's really just meant for like, I don't know, I guess the more clueless players. But I wish I was that clueless. Like, it's so hard to just restrict myself from just pressing F3 and then, oh, all the information I need is right there. There's just a shipwreck in the middle of the water right there. How about we build on this island? I think that's another pillager outpost way in the distance over there. There. Yeah, let's just build on this island. Why not? Come on, horse. Okay, I never got a pumpkin. I low-key might just give myself one with a command, because my ass cannot be bothered to do that. I'm gonna make a shovel. I've just had an idea. The allays and the copper golems can actually be used together. Like, if you have an allay, put stuff in a chest, you can then, like, you can have it, like, throw stuff on a hopper, and then the hopper puts that stuff into a copper chest. Then you can have the copper golem take stuff from the copper chest and sort it out. I did not gather any redstone, and I don't feel like listening to an awful note block play a beat just so that I can have an allay. Put items into a what you call it, hopper. Okay, we're gonna build a house on top of here, I guess. Put some bushes around. Get it all sparkly over here. Okay. I need to place down a chest. And what I actually want to do is I'm gonna make another. That's not how you do that. I'm gonna make a copper chest. Oh wait, no, that would be stupid. Okay, whatever. Because if I'm gonna make a copper golem, it's just gonna make one for me. Alright. I'm giving myself a pumpkin. You can't do nothing about it. Wow. Look at the guy. Now, I can put a bunch of stuff in here, but then the thing is like, he's only gonna put one thing in here. So it kind of just makes sense to put all my stuff in here, and then whatever else I get in the future put into here, and then he'll just sort it back into here. So that's my thought process. Maybe I should have gotten a piece of redstone to get a compass, but I wasn't thinking about that, obviously. Yeah, look at him. Be nice. I watched a video today about Minecraft mob AI. It's very interesting. Like, I actually learned a lot about how they work and like how they move around. And it's like, they're more likely to move to higher ground if there's blocks like underneath the blocks to go on. It's like you can actually manipulate mob AI like a lot in that way. You know what to do. Yeah, do this over here. I'm gonna make, what am I gonna do? I wanna place down my shit. Actually, I should probably, I don't even know what to make my house out of. I don't even know how to make this look. What do I want to do? Actually, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just go for something simple. This is not going to be my proudest build. Wait, I should probably consider the new copper blocks and how I can use them in my build. So let's make some, huh? Music is getting awfully dramatic right now. Let's do this. Bruh. I can just go in there. Melt this up. That in there. Blah, blah. Yeah, so the way that these guys are going to be useful is like, you can just dump a whole load of your stuff in the chest. Doesn't have to be organized. Right, you'll just have a whole bunch of different item types that you're just most likely to gather again. And then when you go out and explore, and then you get more items of those same items, you dump it in here, and he'll figure out how to put it back in. But then that doesn't make sense to me, because then you would just shift click it back in again, so I guess you just want to have multiple chests. So this guy really isn't that useful to me right now. Yeah, that's right, you suck. Okay, let's make some copper stuff, huh? Copper bars. I can already make those. Make some chains. I always hated that you only get one chain from crafting a chain. So we also need to... do I have a torch? Did I use up all my torches? No. Okay. To make the copper lantern, you do need a copper torch. So, yeah. Oh, and also I want to try out something. Actually make 2 of these. I thought about this. So, it's a copper bar. Underneath it is that. Oops. And then boom. You get like this really long rod. Which looks kind of weird from this angle, but from this angle it looks okay. I don't know. I just thought of that. It's like a long rod, and you don't have to have like multiple things in the middle. I will say, the fact that the copper bars just have the same exact pattern on them as iron bars is kind of lame. I saw someone use like the exposed version of these as like make it look like rusting iron bars when they're put next to iron bars. It looked cool, but like I don't know. When I was playing on Voxel Origins, we had that what's it called, chipped mod, where it added like a bajillion blocks, but it did add like new kinds of iron bars. I think it would be cool if these had a different design on them. Because I don't know, this kind of just looks like it's from a mod that like lazily made a new item and just like gave it the same exact texture as like the other version of it. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with that. I just thought that was interesting. And then we also have... Give me a sec. Got the chain and the lantern. And that is pretty freaking cool. Now, I don't know what to do with any of these. I was thinking maybe I can make a wall, but why would I do that if I'm literally on an island? But, maybe I can figure something out. I do kind of wish we had, like, copper walls. That would be nice. Alright, I'll come up with something. Going with the same pattern is, like, going safe but boring? Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, because they don't usually change things so drastically after they add them. Even though they did just change the shelf to look a lot different. Yeah, so let me reiterate my rant on the shelf so that we can understand why it's a little stupid. So they've changed it so that items actually sit on the bottom part, like how a shelf would. However, now it just looks kind of stupid. Like, this is how big a block displays on that. That is so tiny. It used to be like this giant thing and it would take up like 3 slots here. Now it just looks kind of stupid, right? Like, it makes sense because it's a so-called shelf, but this doesn't look like a shelf to begin with, so they could have just kept it the way it was. Oh yeah, the slot machine. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people make slot machines with these. This poor guy's just eternally searching this chest for stuff. Yeah, I mean, these are gonna be cool though. I've seen people call them vertical slabs, but I disagree fully because they're literally just 5 pixels wide, whereas an actual slab is 8. You got 3 more pixels to go, and like it's not much bigger than the trapdoor. The trapdoor is 3. It's only 2 pixels bigger. It's got a curve to it, so like, I don't know. I don't get it. People are just trying to overhype things. Alright. Let's try... I want to get some more building blocks. But, these are cool. I'm thinking about maybe my house right here, and then kind of smooth this out a little bit. right? And maybe have some kind of... Hang on, let me cook. Some kind of like loose walkway up there. Right? I don't know. Maybe this looks stupid. Some more. Need some dirt. Yeah, I don't know. And then for the path, we can just kind of... do it around randomly. I don't really like the path blocks, honestly. I don't use them to make paths that often. Just simply because no blocks really go well with them. Like, I don't know, maybe I can try and do something with oak slabs. Like, I don't know. Make it kind of look like there's some kind of path going on here. It could kind of work. Yeah, I know. Just let me cook. I got it. Right. And then maybe I can have this like go out into the water. Right. Do something like this. Hang on. Gotta like that. I don't know, maybe that looks a bit silly. Sure. Oh, this already oxidized a little bit. Ooh. I have an idea. I'm gonna plant these. Add bones. Here they are. I want sticks. Okay. That. What if we have, like... Give me a second to cook. We have... this. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I do have to figure out where the hell to use chains, because I want to use all the blocks somehow. So that's not what I want to make. This. Put one like right here. Yeah. Wait, these are called copper lanterns, by the way. Obviously, and these are called copper chains. So they renamed chains, like the default chains, to iron chains, but they didn't rename the normal lantern to iron lantern. It's just called lantern. I'm wondering if they're going to change that. I would kind of expect them to. Yeah, we got a little thing going on here. Chains, I'm not really sure where to use, but think of something. Do I have... How much string do I have? I only have 6. Okay, I can't make a bed. Oh well. I would like to gather some building blocks. I need a new sword. Which reminds me, I should have been smelting my iron. Was I smelting my iron? No, I was smelting copper. Yeah, how many diamonds do I have? I have 11 diamonds. Low-key, I could make a diamond sword, but I don't know. Making diamond stuff always feels like a waste because I want to enchant it instead of missing my diamonds. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just silly. Low-key, I should probably just dump a load of this stuff in here. Because I just don't need it. Just trying to organize this so I don't have a whole cluttered mess. Wait. Okay, that's a bit better. Talking about enchantments. Oh my god, to get a mending trade now? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it always... Diamonds feel too precious to just use without enchanting. So, I always just, like, use iron until I can get a full enchantment setup in an XP farm. Which is just a stupid flaw of the game. That's a topic for another day. I'm gonna make another furnace. A lot easier to do division in my head when I have even numbers. Now I have 4 furnaces. Okay, and just oh wait, that's not gonna work the way I want it to. Okay, I need to make a sword. Okay, thick ingots. I'll use this for like 1 hit, and then, yeah. Where's my boat? It's still over here. Yeah, this looks neat, I guess. Yeah, I really like this. That's cool. I could also put torches on there, but the lanterns kind of match, so. I just rammed into a pot. Ooh, I should check out that shipwreck eventually. Right, I should get more wood. I kind of want to get like different kinds of stone. Like, I want to get andesite and maybe granite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really build with, like, copper in its unoxidized stage a whole lot. I don't really know, like, what looks best with it. I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure how to incorporate copper into my build. think it looks good with deep slate, but I just don't have any of that. Just did not bother to mine much of it either. Yo, kill him. Please. Why? I want to get this. I gotta be careful because I have not slept yet. I have not set my spawn. Okay, oh well. Oh. You know, Java skeletons, like, they strafe around and whatever, but it's still nothing compared to the machine guns that freaking Bedrock skeletons have. I need to find a cave to get stone of certain types. Oh god. I don't like this spot. Get me out. Bedrock skeletons, hell no, yeah. Yeah, those things are a pain to deal with. Like, I don't know. If you have a shield, they're not terrible to deal with because like once you get up close to them, like you can actually deflect their arrows back at them to hit them, and then you can kind of get a rhythm going. But it's still difficult. They're just a nightmare to deal with if you don't have a shield. Alright, I didn't really find any stone, so I'll just make something up. I'll figure out the cool building stuff in creative, I guess. Alrighty. Sort that away. Do it. Yeah. He's not gonna put that in there. Hell yeah. He did something that I could have fairly easily done myself. No, it'll be more helpful if you have like a house with like a bajillion chests in it. Okay. Let's thinking. Let's see, I want to have let's put a door here. So, I don't know. Don't look at me, I'm just making this stuff up, man. Get out of my way. Okay, we'll put a thingy right here. And then I'll have this go. Damn it. Alright. House is gonna be nothing fancy, but it is gonna be a house. Yeah, I just don't have enough blocks to build with right now. I'll get some. There was this one world I had, and man, I loved it. I made like this lighthouse and like a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know. It was like a really cool world. I managed to get like netherite armor and everything. And then I went to the end and I died in the void and I lost everything and I just rage quit and never played the world again because I got really, really sad. So yeah, fun story. Here's my boat. Did I leave my boat over there? Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing that kills a world more than just dying in the void and losing everything, knowing that you can't get it back. That's why I don't play. I don't blame keep inventory players. There was actually a Bedrock beta slash preview a while ago that was experimenting with like the different difficulty settings. So in peaceful mode, keep inventory was turned on by default, and like so like the actual different difficulties like did actually change the rules of the game. And I thought that was interesting because the current game rules, like, or not the game rules, the difficulties, they really don't change a whole lot. And people kind of like this because it keeps the game consistent. Like, it keeps it customizable. However, it's kind of just like weak game design if your difficulty doesn't really mean anything to the player. Because it's like, there's really not much of a difference between, like, easy and hard. But like the difference, like basically easy, normal, and hard are like all basically the same. But peaceful is just like the different one because there's no mobs and you don't need to eat. Like the only real difference I care about on hard mode and stuff is that zombie curing. Like villagers will zombify 100% of the time. Instead of just dying. And that's like really the only big difference. Like I guess more mobs spawn if you have a mob farm. Mobs spawn with armor, like I don't know. The differences are negligible. Yeah, apart from damage stuff, it's stuff you don't really notice. Yeah, like, oh yeah, the damage is like the other thing. It's like gonna be easier to die, and you'll drain your hunger faster. But it's like at a certain point, they all just become indistinguishable because if you have good enough armor, it's like you're fine. So yeah, it's like the only like real jump in difficulty that matters that much is between peaceful and easy, I guess, because you know that affects things the most. Okay, I got all this clay, and I think I want to build with bricks, so I'm gonna place down my furnaces, I guess. Damn, this song feels nostalgic to me. I don't know, every time I listen to this soundtrack, I just think of like... It's a little depressing, but just playing this game alone. With, no friends around. And just me and my creative world just building houses that no one's ever gonna live in. I don't know. I was chill. It was fun. I'm not thinking back on it negatively, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just reminiscing. Hey, I got this buried treasure map. Give me that. Oh yeah, they added the thing that I really wanted them to add, where you can just, if the Copper Golem is holding an item, so just, you can right click him and he'll drop it. Yeah, where does this go? It goes north. Okay. Let's go to this thing, why not? All my bricks are smelting. Should really try to stream more often. I don't know, it's just difficult because hang on, let me take a swig of my drink. It's difficult for me because sometimes like my dad will just come straight into my bedroom, just come barging in, and he'll just like sit down on my bed and just like talk to me for like a half an hour. And I'll start watching TikToks. I'm like, man, I don't know. My family doesn't know I stream, only my brother. And I don't feel like explaining it to them. So, yeah. He's drinking water. Okay, okay. Actually, it's Powerade Zero, but it's quite good. I have been drinking normal water, a lot more in recent times. Which, I don't know, maybe that sounds crazy that I don't drink normal water that often. I just think it tastes kind of lame. Like, it doesn't taste bad. It's fine. I just like flavor in my drink, that's all. Yeah, okay. Wow, complete biome shift right here. I knew it was too good to be true. Okay. Listen, I do have a, I do have an empty water bottle sitting on my desk, along with, like, 3 others. Gulp. We love being slobs. Why am I going this way? What am I doing? I meant to go to the buried treasure map. I'm so, like... Oh my, I forget things so easily, but... I know people say this a lot, and, like, people definitely don't have it, but it's like, I don't know. I really think sometimes I have ADHD. Or maybe not ADHD, but maybe just ADD. Forget the hyperactive part about it. Okay, so can I see my chunk coordinates? Don't think I can. Chunk. Wait. What does that give me? No. Narration stats? No. Player section? No. I do have that on. Oh, section relative. That's what. Okay, they've moved stuff around a little bit then. So I have to be at 9 now. Means right here. Oh yeah, look at this right here. There's totally a chest just like right under this thing. Yep. TNT. Wow, look at all the stuff that I don't need. Yeah, that was kind of underwhelming. You can get a lot of good stuff from that, but I just got kind of bad luck. Okay. I wish I had tough. See, that's the thing, like, it's so hard for me to start building in survival these days because I want all the blocks available to me, and I want to find a good spot to settle down on. Like, I want tough right now. I just know it'd be good for my build, but I just don't have it. Okay, 16 bricks. That's like far from enough, but whatever. I know I have more clay. Yes, good. The little firefly buzzes. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're pretty nice. Nice for ambience. Oh my gosh, this is already at a 3rd stage. Is any of this oxidized? No, because it's all proper blocks right next to each other. It'll take a while, but this one's more alone. I really like the way this chest looks, by the way. Especially this version of it. It's so good. Like, it's gonna be nice, like, using chests for builds, and they don't have to be, like, this bright, like, orangish color. Like, they could be more rustic. This... Oh, man. Gotta be some clay around here, yep. Yeah, this color is like this. What is this called? I think it's weathered. The weathered copper stage is goated. It's so good. I have an idea. Do I have birchwood? A little bit. I want to use birchwood. Okay. Strip that. Yeah, that looks alright. And then I gotta get more birchwood. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like birchwood, I really think it looks good with like stripped oak and bricks. It's such a nice like warm color palette. Should have bothered with getting it back. I wanna die to a creeper. I'd actually be so pissed. I have no idea where I am. Negative 1200, negative 1500. Okay. It's a sheep. Do I have enough iron on me? I do. I'm gonna make shears. Ah. Oh my god, there's like a whole freaking horde of monsters. Do not kill my creepers. I mean, my sheep. A wave of zombies is incoming. What I'm gonna do, get this. And this. And I'm gonna make a pink bed. What is my favorite flavor of ice cream? I really like chocolate chip cookie dough. Also, welcome back to the chat. I have an idea. What if I... There's no monsters on this, right? Probably light it up. I'll do something more creative than just torch spam, but I just don't want to have anything blow up my build. Okay, I have an idea. Let me execute on this idea. Yep. That looks good. Kind of expensive, but big deal. It's wood. I'm gonna use some of these spruce logs to make it because I have Udenti. Need 2 more barrels. Yeah, that's a nice palette. Looks alright. Enjoy the flavor of sour sherbet. Interesting. I forgot to get more birch. That was like the whole reason I went over there. I tend to be very forgetful on these streams, don't I? Yeah, I need more birch, and what else? What else do I need to do? I need to make a pink bed right now. I will put my bed right here. They should add an M249 saw into the game. I don't know, you'll have to take that one up with Mojang. Post it on their feedback website. Yeah. The magic stream button that makes you forget everything you say, everything you do every 2 minutes. Yeah, I legitimately almost just forgot that I'm getting birchwood. I think I'm just very forgetful when I'm streaming because I'm just so focused in on like doing random things. Or just like, I don't know, paying attention to the chat. I look over now every 30 seconds or so, I don't know. Maybe every minute, I don't know. So I don't know. It's just very easy to distract myself when I'm just trying to think about what to say and whatever. But this is probably enough birch. Anything else I want? I probably want something for the floor. I would love an andesite tile. So we gotta find a cave. I swear to God, it's like always so hard to find the stone type that you want when you're looking for it. Like I'll always see like everything but that stone type. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about the new copper blocks. It's kind of hard for me to imagine exactly where I'd use them. I guess they'd be really useful in like Victorian builds. I'm just struggling to visualize where exactly. The copper light blocks look cool. For like, I guess a spooky build. Their oxidized versions are also very cool. I'm distracting myself with this pillager outpost, but I do need to find a cave. Just want to see what's up there. Oh, look at that. Mending! Bro. Hell yeah. Alright, goodbye. I hate that you can waterlog leaves. I mean, it's fine, but like I wish that when you shift and place water, it doesn't waterlog the block and it just places it next to it. High level implementing to a wooden hoe. Genius idea. No, that's going straight on like a pickaxe or something when I enchant it. Damn, I got lucky though. I'm looking around for a cave. Okay, there's a lush cave here, so maybe if I dig down, I'll get lucky. Maybe I can use this rooted dirt somewhere. Oh my god, he followed me. Jump scare. This is like that one 5-pixel party game thing. You have to either mine dirt, stone, or wood, and you have to switch between your different tools and digging down. I always win that thing. I don't know how. I feel like I'm kind of slow at it. We're in a cave. Let's get diorite. Just get all 3 stone types. Say all 3, but there's more than 3. Did I leave my copper torches home? I think I just used them all. I'll use normal torches. Maybe I can figure out where to use moss. I'll use these bushes for outside decoration. I'll probably put them on rooted dirt that I got. Maybe I'll put moss in my roof. Inventory's full. Not for long. Is there any reason you have chosen the name Raging Blaze for your username on YouTube? I mean, I guess I can explain it. I mean, my Minecraft username is just Raging Blaze 1216. And it's just kind of like a shortened version of that. My like name tag on YouTube is the same thing as my Minecraft name. I don't know. I guess Raging Blaze is just like the name that I go by online. Shortened to Blaze. It's just like a name that I came up with when I was like fucking 12. For a little like skin making Minecraft app that had like a social media function on it. And yeah, I don't know. I had made my OC when I was around that age, and I've just been sticking to it ever since. You know that copper has more uses in Minecraft? Now that copper has more uses in Minecraft, the better with the head playstyle is becoming multiplayer settings. What? I'm sorry, I think we're having a disconnect here. I'm very confused. Oh, redstone. I wanted that. Oh, here goes my pickaxe. And I'm just short of enough iron to make a new one. Brick. Okay, I can make... I don't have... Okay, I suck. Wow. I left like all of my crafting things home. Okay, I can make furnace. Melt a iron. Strip all of the copper in the immediate radius of spawn to sell to fuel the user's methamphetamine addiction. What? Oh my god. I pray for your sanity. Okay, I just wanted this redstone. Oh my god, there's more iron. I even bother getting it? I don't know. I guess you can never have enough iron. People want, like, iron variants of the copper blocks, but I disagree because then they'd have to make iron more common to, like, kind of match it and whatever. And I think iron already has enough uses. It's used in... It's the most common item used in recipes. I think it's already filled its niche, because then people say like, oh, like, copper just does the same thing as anything else. You just get it more of it easily, like... I don't know. I think it's good that copper has its own building niche, I guess. I just wish it had like a little bit more functionality for players, but I think the Copper Golem will be helpful to a lot of people. Because people just don't know how to make giant sorting systems, and it's not fun either. Little Blaze thinking about his Minecraft career and his Minecraft OC. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, there's tons of clay here. Do I want to build with more bricks? I guess I can explain a bit of the origins of my OC. I mean, I don't know. It was just like a little character that me and my brother made when we were just playing as little kids. We had come up with like our own characters just based off of Minecraft mobs. The Creeper and Enderman and whatever. And so we just also just came up with Blaze, and then I just sort of adapted the character. And like the original version, like the original skin I made for it, it just had brown hair. And then I eventually decided like, oh, like you should have fiery colored hair because that's cool. I don't know, my skin has gone through like many different iterations before it reached what it is today, and it's been on this one for years, so it's probably not changing. Loki lets iron stay as an ugly building block. Yeah. Like, I think it does what it needs to do. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna have to go all the way back down. God, no, wait, what the fuck? Where'd my water go? Huh? Fuck this shit. Oh my god, I placed it in the leaf. So I invited and formed... What? The hell is a vassal state? I'm looking this up. Okay, the AI overview on Google says a vassal state is a nation that, while maintaining some degree of internal autonomy, is heavily influenced and controlled by a more powerful state, often in matters of foreign policy and military affairs. Okay. Alright. I'm actually the biggest idiot alive. I just like deadass did not collect like enough blocks. I just didn't. Yeah. I go down there to collect shit, and then I just don't collect shit. Whatever. 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 I'm just dumb. The great part about it is you don't have to treat the players in the vassal state as greatly compared to those in your own country. But they'll still be loyal to you. It's amazing. Interesting. Oh, it's a blue... Oh, the blue egg just despawned. Oh, there's more. How many players do you have on this server? Sounds interesting. Like, sign me up. Minecraft server politics are crazy. Yeah, I joined this one, like, popular, like, geopolitical Minecraft server called Stoneworks. I, like, joined in, I joined this nation, and I was like, I want to do war, I want to do PvP and whatever, and like, no, so, like, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go down into this little, like, XP farm that we have, because there's no automatic farms allowed. And you're just gonna farm cactus, and then you're gonna smelt it, and then get XP and make gear sets. And then we'll eventually train you for war. But I'm like, I'm already good at PvP. Just let me play. I want to fight. Oh, we should have done like a half a year ago. Gotta save for the server world now. Oh, okay. That is cool. Oh, it's fully oxidized. That looks nice. So can I just do this, and will he put it all away from me? There's definitely some items in there that are not in the other chest. Coal. Actually low on coal. Yeah, he does not know what to do with that, so I just gotta take that from him. Stick it in. Not gonna know what to do with that either. That piece of bundle, so I'm not gonna know what to do. Yeah, I don't, like these. They keep adding these mob solutions, and it's like, man, just let me like do it myself. Yeah, we have to farm cactus because it grows kind of fast and it's just easy to get a lot of. It was just like this huge underground room with like a bajillion pieces of cactus, and like it would push the pistons on the floor to break them all, and then you'd have to replace them. It was ugh. Anyways, I was planning to make a standardized bank to control the players of the server. We have like 10k diamonds, around 50k gold. Damn. A large church as our base of operations, so if any terror attacks occurred on it, we could call all of the religious people on the server for a crusade against the one who griefed it. Okay. Wait, does the sound of the copper chest change with its sedation state? Sounds a lot more rusty. Wait, he's like not sorting any of this shit. Okay. I got birch. The server admins got mad at your antics at one point. Oh, jeez. Check in Discord. So that I had a notification. I want to make some... Oh, wait. I have an idea. I was gonna make window shutters out of trapdoors, but I want to see how they look with the shelves. And I have a feeling it's gonna be not as good, but it's worth trying. Actually, not too bad. I think I still prefer trapdoors because they're less thick, but I'll do it just cause. Really gotta use all these spruce logs for that. Oh my gosh, I have a whole essay to read here in the comments. I'm not complaining. I don't mind chatters. I'd rather you be yapping than have it be a silent chat. I'm not complaining at all. It's just kind of hard to read it all and play at the same time, so just bear with me. Oh, that was a mistake. Why did I do that? Oh, I just threw away the chat. God damn it. Test. This is not do the thing I want to do. Okay. So much shit that I now have to reorganize, and I'm not going to because I cannot be bothered. But do that. I'm gonna make a compass. Here's my redstone. Boom. And look at that. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. Oh wait, you know what? Silly, like I'd rather just sort this out myself. should I make the windows out of? Sure. Okay, let me read chat. The story was that I tried to monopolize control over the end portal and the resources of the end by destroying all portals. Because of the waystone mods, only those in my inner circle could access the end. The admin quickly found out of our monopoly though, so we were forced to sign a treaty to ensure both the Cold War and our monopoly over the end finished. We ended it and we started a new one. The new one has ended too, sadly. Everyone abused his power as admin until several people left. Yeah, that's the unfortunate case with a lot of servers. There's just so much admin abuse because people can't resist. Moog City? Yeah. Moog City. I love Moog City. Do I have any more spruce? Yes, I do. Is this enough? Yeah, it's like enough. Excuse you. Yeah, get back in there. Wait a minute. Do I have more? I do. Let's go in there. Okay, so I'm thinking. I don't want dark oak wood. I don't have a lot of it, so hopefully this is enough. Here is the plan. Yeah, I'm definitely have to go and gather more wood, fortunately, but it is what 'tis. I'm gonna need a stone cutter. My spacebar is so worn out that like sometimes when I press jump, it doesn't jump, so I have to like press a different part of it. Like the black on my keyboard is just worn off from jumping so much. It's like not big enough of an issue for me to like get a whole new keyboard. Like I can just place my thumb differently. How do I want to do this? Did I just... do that and then... that. And then what I want to do actually is a stone cutter. Make these. Yeah, I definitely do not have enough dark oak, unfortunately. I think there was like a dark oak biome like way that way. Oh wait, I can just mine the outpost. I'll just chop that down. Duh. I try to think outside the box every time I build something. Like, I try to try something new, because I have a habit of getting way too like structured and patternized with my builds. Like, I used to just like strictly build medieval houses, and they all looked like pretty much exactly the same. Like, they'd be like a different shape, but it'd be like the same pattern. And so, try not to do that. Even this is like a pattern I used before, like just the shaping of this house. But I'm trying to be creative by using new blocks and a different palette. When the player base on the first server had started to die down, me and my inner circle started to hoard resources in case of more players arriving. It was a mod that not everyone had understood. It was the mod that made large deposits of material appear across the overworld. Putting those in my inner circle, no one had known of the technique to determine a deposit's location. Every deposit we found roughly 3 to 5k of that resource. Damn. We had a large amount of every precious material. Nice. Is that how you had so many diamonds, or understanding? Do I have more spruce? Yeah, I'm gonna need more spruce and dark oak. Let's look from this angle. This height. I don't know, it needs... I'm gonna make a copper door. There's something needs to be like right here. I don't know. I haven't figured out where to use chains in here, and I guess I'll just have like a lantern hanging from the roof for that. Whatever. We had stored our resources, or I'm misreading. We stored our riches in a snowy taiga biome under an outpost of a foreign nation. Wait, literally under the nose. Damn. Place these on the back. Okay. Let us gather more materials. I'm planning to use cobblestone for the roof, and then also use mossy cobblestone and kind of like merge that into moss. I'll figure it out. Let's go this way. Yeah, that sounds like a very interesting server. I've always wanted to like get like heavily into like a roleplay server, but the one I joined, the Stoneworks one, is just like it's so like slow moving that it was hard to get into. Like someday I want to start my own with like my own data pack and whatever. I want to learn how to make like, custom structures, but I'm not there yet. My skills are just not there yet, but someday I really want to. No promises, no promises. I'm not really sure how much of the stuff that I need, but I'll just get like this much. We'll call it a day. Wait, are there relays? There should have been. Yeah, I guess not, damn. There was supposed to be right there. Or an iron golem, but maybe it didn't spawn because of the bushes? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me just get away and find some trees. Oh, it's the classic wolf. The pale wolf. Oh my god, these dudes are still chasing me down. They don't stop. Took my axe again. Maybe I should have just made a diamond one. I got like 2. Yeah, I should have just made a diamond one. Make a stone, whatever. I don't have my crafting table on me, and I have another. Yes, I do. Am I insane? Not really sure how many of these logs to get, but let's get a bunch. Ooh, I could probably get the stone that I want down there. Yeah, just saw andesite. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for the floor. And maybe I should use it in combination with diorite if I have enough. Should have enough. I think I got like 10, so maybe not. I thought I had like 15, but no. I think I got 10. Maybe I can find some more. See, this is what I mean. I see granite, I see andesite, but not diorite. It's always the stone type that, like, you're looking for. Yeah, that's not true, because I just found andesite, but it's like, okay, here, there it is, there it is. I've had bad experiences in the past, trust me. The specific stone type always when you're yeah. I don't think I need granite. I do like, man. I see so much hate on like so many building blocks. It's really just like people just don't know how to use it. Like, I think granite is a wonderful building block. It goes super. It's like one of the only blocks that like, not one of the only, but it's one of the few blocks that matches bricks very well. It's like the same like warmth and I guess similar hue or whatever. Like you can use granite to make it look like cracked bricks. Add some weathering to it and whatever. I'm going the right way, right? There's a village. I'm definitely not going the right way. I think I have to go back this way. There's a freaking village, yo. What can I get here that's useful to me? Oh, there's a pumpkin. Yeah, I was not gonna find this place. Diddy. I guess, I mean, the villagers themselves are pretty useful. If they even exist, I haven't seen a single one. Okay, here we go. Man, get out of here. Oh gee, I gotta run. Not the witch. Oh my gosh, it's a whole wolf pack. You just killed a sheep. I think like last week or something, I was thinking about streaming on the beta world, but I was just like so tired and I didn't really have any like build ideas in mind. I haven't really been playing on it too much because like I just can't think of like what to build exactly. Like I don't have a clear image in my head. Yeah, I think I came up with something, but it would require that I get a lot of wool, and that takes a while, so I wasn't gonna stream me just gathering wool because it's kind of boring. So, yeah. Oh, there I am. I don't want to have like a little tower on top. Maybe I should have gathered granite and diorite for that. I could have made like a little lighthouse poking out the top of my thing, but I don't know. How's the beta world looking? Yeah, I don't think I've built anything on it since the last stream. I'm not sure that like I don't think I have. I have not been playing on it too much recently. I want to get back into it. I just don't really know what to build. Basically. Is there a carrot in there? No, he's not gonna know what to do with that. Okay, we can figure this out. Hopefully. No, he's not gonna figure that out. Who am I kidding? I just hit him. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. I'm the worst human on the planet Earth. Yeah, that's good. I'm not really one to do checkered floors super often, but they're nice every once in a while. I don't know, they just always feel like a lazy... Not lazy, but like... uninspired floor. I say... or no, they're not uninspired, but... I don't know, I'm not really sure what the right word is. I think people do them too much. Give me that. I should make a bundle and tidy some of this up. But I'm gonna use some of it, so... maybe not yet. But yeah, so these shelves have the cool functionality of like, you can put a whole hotbar in it. Something. Wait, no. I'm doing this wrong. So you can... And then... I think you... How the hell does this work? You can like switch out your. Oh wait, I'm dumb. You have to power it with redstone. So. Let's this. Yeah, so when you power it with the redstone, it connects, so you can switch out your whole hotbar. Yeah. I don't know when that's useful, but that is a thing you can do. Just so you know. Did I gather spruce wood? I know I did. Where the hell is it? Is it up on the wall? It is. No, I want... Yeah, okay. This... Gotta get over to that. Okay, so that framing is done. And I want to use cobblestone for the roof. I don't have enough of it. Maybe I'll mix in some andesite. Where's my stone cutter? Right there. Yeah, the copper guy has not been useful to me so far. It's really useful when you have like a room with like a bunch of chests that have stuff in them already, and you just dump some stuff into there, and he'll put it in the chest that already has it in it. I'm just too early in the game for that to be useful for me right now. So yeah. Oh, that one oxidized. That iron bar. Or copper bar. Okay. So, oh, I need this. I tell you what. I do this. This is where it's useful, is you can switch out your whole, like, hotbar. Right? That in here. Right? So you keep all your building blocks in here. Right? And then, okay, I want to get my other stuff back. And then, so you can literally just like set up a building hotbar for you. That's what I'm gonna use it for right now. I think that's like kind of the idea behind that. It's just kind of like annoying to set up. So that's just something to consider. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have this corner be all mossy. And what I have to do is I need to get out my stone cutter. And kind of make this rickety whatever. I get out my moss carpet. There we go. Okay. It ain't much, but it's honest work. But this should be slabs, really. I gotta make another chest. EBQH. I'm gonna make this a stair. Better. Oh geez, texturing hurts my brain. I'm gonna make another chest. It's killing me. I hate having a cluttered inventory like this. Or you know what? I can just probably put a lot of this in a bundle. Oh, but then the Copper Golem won't put it in. Let's just make bundles. For one there. Right, and then the one for wood. Plank thingy. All these things. Yeah. We're already making a whole bunch of space. This is the power of the bundle. And I wish I had dies to organize them better, but it's just what we got, so. Oh well. Okay. This can... wait. Wait, how many... okay. I guess I will smelt. I'll smelt that. Condense this into blocks. The mob drops in this row. Right. Go in there. Actually, keep these book related things together. Same with the map, that's paper thingies. Equipment, I guess can go on the bottom. Got all this food. I don't know. Look at that. I've just like condensed like basically half of this chest just from like 3 bundles. Like I'm telling you, I just like people like say like, oh, like it only stores 64 items. Like look how much space I just cleared out my chest. I don't have to have a whole new chest because I just organized this stuff. Doing this. I guess what I'll do is I don't have enough. Oh wait, I can make. Right. I am. All along. Sorry if I'm getting a bit quiet. I'm starting to get a little tired, and I'm just focusing on texturing a lot. It's very mind numbing. I just want my house to look good. Okay. We're getting there. No. Okay, I shouldn't be focusing on this like too hard because it's just a stinky little crappy build. So I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. Make these both into stairs. Oh wow, I'm actually out of cobblestone. I need like 2 bits of cobblestone. Yeah, I'm all out. Those are a little confusing, but there's logic to them. How's that looking? It's alright. It could be a little better, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I need stone. Where's the best place to just mine some stone? I don't know. I'll just dig into a wall somewhere over here. Get out of my way. I wish I had a spyglass because I can't zoom. But I did not find an amethyst geode, and I'm not about to go look for one, so oh well. How much moss do I have left? Did I use all of it? No. Good. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh yeah, I had a wind charge. Yeah. And yeah. Like this cobbled together roof. Not perfect, but that's why it's good. Yeah, it's a pretty decent house. Yeah, it's nice in here. I mean, I gotta finish the roof, I guess, but pretty cool. Here, here's what I'll do. My spruce wood. Boom. Yeah, I don't know. That's alright. And then top it off. Let's take one of these. Two chains and boom. Look at that. Managed to use all the new blocks in the build. Right? Well, I guess I didn't use a torch, but literally, who cares? Just the green torch. Use it to light my build. Yeah, we got bars. We got the lanterns. These will oxidize. The oxidized versions of these are new. We've got the shelves. I feel like I'm missing some things. We got the chains and the lanterns again. And the chest. And this little guy. It is not oxidized at all. And that's just oxidized. So yeah, hopefully this is a cool showcase of all the new stuff. How long have I been streaming for? Just about to be 3 hours. And this is what we managed to do. I'm gonna go in spectator mode just so we can get a nice scenic look at it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I still prefer trapdoors for window shutters. Yeah, it's a pretty nice house. You know, there's only really so much you can do with these things. This stage in the game. I think I managed pretty well. That being said, is my is that world I was talking about in here? Do not pay attention to my world names. That's you know, I don't think so. It should, maybe it is, and I'm just not looking hard enough, but yeah, no. Okay. Like, should I just make a world for this? Yes. Copper. I don't know. Sure. Make it super flat. Bedrock Edition injection? What? Okay. Let's look at all the copper things. Oh, you know what I didn't get? Technically, I didn't get the horse armor. And I also didn't get the statue. But, you know, it's kind of like impossible for me to get that so quickly. This is a loot item. I'd have to wait for my dude to oxidize 4 stages. And these are cool. I'm kind of confused about how they work. You just right click them. And they change between states. I'm very glad that they added this in, just like they promised in the Minecraft live show all those years ago. Man, like, look at all these copper things we have now. And I, like, you know, like, divide this by 4 and you'll get the feature count. Because every single thing has to have an oxidized version of it, except for the tools. Giving this song 13. Okay, show you what copper horse armor looks like, because I kind of forget as well. Sugar. Boom. Yeah, you can just like slap it on like that, right? And then you shear it off. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Copper. Yeah, we got all these freaking things. Yeah, there's just so many things now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the copper bars. They look kind of like a lazy mod. Because they don't have a new design on them or anything. Like, it just kind of feels like iron bars recolored. It's like the texture is exactly the same, it's just a different color. If I take out iron bars, like, it's dark in like the same spots and everything. Like, that little dark part is that little dark part. It's the exact same. Then we got these chains. I like the chains. That's cool. I really didn't think that they would add this stuff, honestly. Because, like, I remember reading, like, Reddit posts. People were like, oh yeah, they should add copper chains because it'll give a use to copper nuggets. I was like, no, I don't think they'll do that. I think they're just adding the nuggets because it needs to exist, because the tools exist. I was like, I don't know, that just feels kind of like, hey, we need to add it because this thing also has it. And then, son of a bitch, they did it. And we have lanterns. I've heard people say that they wish that these had different light levels, depending on how oxidized they are. However, the reason that doesn't make sense is because the reason why copper bulbs work like that is because the light source inside them is it's activated by blaze rods, so it's got like this yellowish color to it. These are green, and people are gonna want to build with the oxidized version of it a lot, and they're probably not gonna want to have them be like super dark. So I think it's fine the way it is. And then we can't forget the torch. Well, hold on, let me get the statue out. So the statues, the way that they work is you have a copper golem. He oxidizes fully, right? And then, right, you have this guy. He'll oxidize fully into the blue color. Can I summon him? That? I don't know. It's probably possible, but I just don't know how. And then once he turns to the full blue color, I think like a few seconds later, he'll literally just like freeze up into the statue. If you don't want that to happen, we can get Honeycomb and wax him. So, yeah. And if you want this guy to turn back to life, we just... You can skip him all the way back to this stage, but then when you skip him again, back to life. So that's how that works. What else do we have? I think that's everything, right? Yeah. And we got the shelves. But, you know, we already saw those pretty much. They're cool. Not really sure what to use them in building. Not, like, totally sure yet. I don't know. I'll probably figure that out on my own time. But yeah, like, we just got, like, so many new building blocks. Oh yeah, and the lightning rods. Like, why weren't these a thing all those years ago? There's no reason. And the fact that they're added now is just proof of like there just being absolutely no reason why they weren't a thing. Like, I guess the reasoning behind it is that like it doesn't make sense to have the more oxidized states of it, because it's like the whole point of the lightning rod is that it gets shocked by lightning and then reverts. Like when copper gets struck by lightning, it gets like unoxidized. It reverts back to its newest stage, or a newer stage. And so it wouldn't make sense if the lightning rod was just constantly unoxidizing. I think the reason they've added it now is because they've taken a look at all the new things that they've added and just went like, yeah, this doesn't make sense not to have it now that we have all these other things. Let's just add it in, because people will want to build with it anyways. And people have been wanting this for years, because now we can do so many things. Like, if I want to have copper blocks like connecting with these, right? Like, now they can be the same color, because before we used to have to do this and it looks stupid. So now we have a consistent thing. So these guys have 5 technically different poses. You got this guy who's sitting, guy who's running. You got default, right? Sitting. Running. And then, okay, so it is 4. Default, sitting, running, and this sort of star position. And I don't think they're gonna add them, but it would be cool if they did. How tall are these guys? They're less than a block tall. Right? They look a bit taller, but yeah, their hitbox goes a little bit below their height. Yeah, very good update. I have not seen that many examples of these being used in a build yet. I think that's just because they're so fresh. Boy, am I excited to see what people do with them. I'm very glad about this update. I'm super happy. I'm super pleased. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like all that they add. They haven't said that this is all that they're gonna add yet, so they might add more. Yeah, like even just this is a ton of things. Great. You know? I'm pretty pleased. Like, copper, I made a whole short saying that, like, the Copper Golem would never be added. Because, like, it made no sense why they didn't add the copper and tough golem in the trial chamber update. And it was probably just out of there. They probably just at the time did not have the right idea for it, or weren't happy with how it was presented at the Minecraft live show, and they wanted to come up with something else. And they just also just didn't have time to squeeze it into the development of the trial chamber update. And here they are in the game, and they've also just added a bajillion uses for copper. And it's not like none of these things like actually like function well. Like this is just a lantern. It does the same exact thing as a torch, right? Like these are all like purely decorational. But it's just so much that it's like, yeah, this justifies, like, it's so many things that it's like, yeah, this is enough things for like I will probably spend all of my copper on it if I want to build with all these things. Like I'll have enough. However, like I guess like it's just still not enough, and they can't really do much. Like they've trapped themselves into the situation of like copper being just like a building block, and then they've also just added tools and armor, but they're not insanely useful. And they can't be because copper's so common. And so like that kind of just leaves this guy to be the only useful guy. Like the only like actually like, functionally useful thing all players. Like in the end game, I guess, because this guy will automatically sort your items for you, even though it's not that fast, but it's something. So I guess it'll help all players, but it's still going to be kind of finicky to work out, because this guy is just like, he won't put an item in a chest unless it has the same item in it or it's empty, so it's like, you really have to have a big storage system for it to be, like, for it to make sense to do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be all for this stream, honestly. I think I've been streaming long enough, 3 hours, 13 minutes. I'm gonna turn off the music here. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, honestly. It's been so tough to just find the time to stream. I've just been so busy this summer with work and like just going on so many vacations. And I know, like, poor me, ooh, I have to go on vacation. But I'm just like, man, I've just had no energy for like creative projects at all. Like, I really wanted to get like taking on a whole bunch of like video ideas I have, and I cannot find the energy. I come home from work and I'm just dead tired. I'm just ready to drop dead on the bed. And it sucks. It does. I kind of just have to force myself to find time to do things. And like regarding like the VHS series and stuff, it's like it's gonna continue, and I know it's literally the last entry in the series was in February. It was literally 6 months ago, and I'm not happy that it's taken so long to get out the next video. But it's like I want it to be good, and ideas for it slowly churn out. Like, I don't know. I get new ideas here and there, and then I struggle to think about how I'm gonna achieve this in the video, and like I have to work it out. It's gonna come out eventually, but I just need time and your patience. So thank you for that. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me. Thank you all so much for watching. The next stream will definitely not be for like a couple weeks. So, at least. So, thank you for watching, and that's gonna be all from me. So, bye.